Hello everybody, welcome to a new Theme Park Tycoon YouTube video. Alright. We gotta continue in at that Cedar Point I was talking about, because that is extremely important. So, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never been to Cedar Point, so I'm about to pull up a reference photo from my phone. Alright, I have the entrance up now. Oh, gatekeeper is so beautiful. It just keeps people off the gate, you know? And I spent all my Robux on a new avatar. This is my main avatar, actually. I just didn't have the Robux on this account. But this is going to be insane. Look at that. Wow, in that picture, you see Gatekeeper is actually mid-ride right over the thing. I see their point, which is extremely cool. Alright. I see the material. Looks kind of like a cobblestone. But I'm going to try to make this as realistic as possible. I can't tell if this is like circular or not. But I'm going to try something kind of like this, though. I think this will look pretty good. Kind of like, oh yeah, I remember it was pavement, not cobblestone. Is that the color? I don't know. Bro! Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I really like this pavement look. And I think I'm just going to keep it with this. Or I think it actually would be kind of smart just to even it out. Oh, that's max. Alright. Now we have even pavement. And then right here, there's a little thingy thing. Made out of brick. Alright, brick. There's a little brick, little thing that says Cedar Point. I'm probably going to have to make this like a lot bigger. Oh yeah, don't ask what's going on over there. We'll fill that in another day. And yes, guys, I actually am good at building stuff. What the? Alright. And what if we do it kind of like this? Perfect. And then I want it to be, I can't really see the back in this reference photo, but I'm not the copy word for word, thing for thing. Alright, now, well, if we have something kind of like this, I'm sure if you went to Cedar Point in real life, you probably know. You probably think this is a look. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to copy. Alright, now we got it a little copied. And then we're going to have it right here. Perfect. Perfect. Kind of like an hourglass. I can't even lie. Kind of like my body. Alright. It looks like we have brick. And then there's these little holes in it. Not sure what they are, but they're holes, so they look cool. They add detail. Gotta add as much detail to this as possible. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss that, bro. Alright, I'm actually just gonna paint this first. Is this the right brick? Can it be daytime? And then overcast. I love overcast. And then we have the brick. That's amazing. This right here is pavement, but it's not gonna be pavement for long. Until we add a little bit of grass and hedges. Oh, how am I gonna get those words Cedar Point on there, bro? I'm terrible at writing words in this game. I got good handwriting though, so or I have no idea what these are, but I'm gonna add a few lights right here. And I'm just gonna assume that they're also on the back. So I'll do that in just a second. So I finished doing all these little holes, or well, they're actually black holes, so let's paint them black. Let's just say metal, because I'm not even sure. Black holes are completed. Alright. I'm gonna have to add the word Cedar Point like another time, because it takes a really long time for me to write very good letters. Because I'm just gonna do the entrance. So, I'm gonna still do that off camera. So, yeah. Now it's time to place in the bushes. They're right here. Make it look a little grassy. Well, there's actually longer hedges than this, actually. So I'm gonna have to do a few adjustments after this. Or add it in the bushes. Right here, they kind of do overlap, but I don't really care. It looks nice that way. To me, it does. Thinking kind of like this. Kind of like these. They did have a few flowers in them. So I'm gonna do a little this. I'll meet you whenever I'm done. We're finished, and I was thinking Santa Claus is coming to town if I put that in 2 times speed, but I probably won't because the 2 times speed is cringe. Anyways, we're nearly finished with the bushes. Well, the hedges, actually. That looks pretty good. So far, I'm actually kind of liking this. Nah, these bushes kind of making it look a little weird, but we can do adjustments later. Alright, so in the middle of this, there's like this big thing that says Cedar Point. So we gotta add that, obviously. Big enough to me. And then, I think I actually got the right blue already. No, it says welcome to Cedar Point. Alright, that right there is kind of the blue. And then, the hedges were not that tall in real life, but I mean, we cannot make this point to point. And then right in the middle, there's kind of like this blue little wave. I think I can do that. Right, I got the little blue thing down. That looks terrible. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. Now, like I said, it does take me very long to write letters in this game, so I'll do that off camera. So, just don't think I cheated. I don't know what I'll cheat on, actually. Alright. I can't really find anything with just the entrance. What the? Alright. Yeah, I can't find anything with just the entrance in general. So, we kind of ran into our first kind of problem here. Alright, I think I got a better view of it right here. Gatekeeper is still beautiful. Always will be. Can't wait to make that. But I'm gonna have to start looking at a map to make this realistic, bruh. So I can know where everything goes and stuff, bruh. Alright, this is kind of like the little base. And then we have a few pillars. It's a little skinnier. Boom. Bam, kind of like that. It's actually looking pretty good. That is... I can't even tell. But I do know that we have a little... Dang, I just hit the wall. We have a little... thingy thing that likes to stretch out a little. And it's kind of like a screen, but I don't know where we're going to get a screen from. In a theme park game. But we can kind of do this, and we just make it black. It just wasn't running today, guys. It's alright. And there's this... There's a lot of blue here. It's kind of like this blue. It looks kind of wood, but I can't really see it from a distance. And then it looks like we have... And then these little thick things right here, they look like they're the exact same color. Dang it. As this. Nah, maybe a little darker. Alright. And kind of like that. It's actually looking pretty good. And then what if we have, and then it obviously have to be a little structured. So boom, and then at the bottom it's like a darker blue. Looks kind of more metal. So I'm gonna make that a dark blue metal. Alright, I made a super dark blue on purpose, but I mean that looks cool. This just looks pretty good right now. Doesn't really look like Cedar Point yet, because you can't really see that says Cedar Point here yet. But I kind of like this. And then I'm just going to assume, what if I make this say welcome, and then I copy on the same side and I make it say bye. Or goodbye or something like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I did what I said I was going to do. And then we have a little roof that I'm not sure what it's made out of, but I do not like it at all. It looks really basic, in my opinion. But that's not really what I care about. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. Who made the roof? Who made this little thing? They made this very basic. Alright, and then I'm kind of just going to do the exact same thing on this side. Using roof shingles or tiles. So I'm just going to do one of the two and see which one looks the most realistic. And no, not those. It's definitely the roof tiles. Alright, how do you guys like this little start? It's very, very dark so far, but I'm not finished, so I can't blame it. I can't judge it yet. Alright, now I have to add a few lights. Lights have been added. They're not really even. Actually, they kind of are. I wasn't even intending on it that much. Alright, I'm not sure how this inside of this little entrance looks, but I'm just gonna assume anything regular like the theme parks I've been to, so I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, probably kind of like this. It's kind of perfect. If we have it pole to pole. I mean, this little square pole to square pole. And then maybe the outside can be like nature. Alright, now that we got this little inside in, I'm still not sure how it looks at all. But I'm still going to make it. How should I make this actually? I'm going to do kind of like this. Just your average fence. Bro, I've already spent so much on this entrance, bro. Look at my money. I have 464,000. I'm kind of broke. I started this video off with like 500,000. And these fences are going to make it 10 times worse. So let's go ahead and just get it over with. Alright, placed down my fences. And this looks really good so far. Now, so these right here are going to kind of be like my idea for the exit. So if you're fat and you're trying to exit, well, just don't exit. Just stay in the park, bro. Alright, now we're going to have to make a little thing right here. Kind of like a skater. I'm not sure how I'm going to make this. Alright, here we go. And we have the little metal detector. My metal detectors, they were a little uneven. Somebody just liked my park. Thanks, bro. Look at that. Somebody liked my park. Oh, yeah, this is actually a really old park. But I just destroyed it because I did not like it at all. Alright, so this is kind of going to be the entrance. And for the sake of the video, I'll just squeeze in the words. Alright, I finished the welcome. I'm definitely not doing the Cedar Point. Because I don't know if you can tell, but that took like, I'll probably say like probably like a good 10 minutes, bro. And It's, bruh, like, you see, this is not really fun doing this, bruh. Doing words, bruh. I hate doing words. I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to do this. So I'm just gonna write my ABCs. Probably somewhere, sometime. And now I can copy this now. It's time to actually make the welcome do its work now. That is such a welcoming. Looks like it's a little too big or too small. I can't even tell. Well, it looks like it fits on there. What? It's a little crooked. That might have been the best I've ever done it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And there's also something that says welcome to Cedar Point, and I can just use this welcome right here. So let me do that. Again, and you should be able to shrink this. And you can't even shrink it. Why do we even have an option? Yeah, I hate this game, bruh.